God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior, born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power. When we were gone astray, He said, "Child, comfort and joy."
Do you all love about Christmas? It's that time of year where you get to like just catch up with loads of people that you might not have had chance to like throughout the year and stuff like that. It's just that kind of cosy feeling as well. People just all getting busy and everyone working to kind of get everything finished at work before they can get after the holidays and meet up with family members and then thinking about buying presents for people and all that kind of thing. Like it's just a dead cosy feeling as well, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like everyone just wants to kind of be inside with their family and friends and stuff like that and just enjoy themselves. Even though it's not even that long a holiday when you think about it, it's not like summer holidays, but I it was just dead special.
And we're away. Well, we do a sing clap, a Christmas sing clap.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to the
Good afternoon and welcome
and good
to
morning to the Christmas
Xmas.
episode, the Xmas Christmas.
Consolevania.
Christ, the blessings of Christ be upon all
Christ
our
be
viewers.
upon us.
Christ,
You.
turn to Christ.
The body of Jesus.
Turn it unto Christ. Revolve, rotate your body unto Christ. Grind down upon Christ.
Amen.
Merry
Welcome. Hi, thanks for joining us on the Consolevania Christmas special.
Consolevania Christmas special. We're going to be taking a wee think and a wee look back over the year. Reminiscing. What a year it's been, 2017. And before we fire off into an incredible 2018 for Consolevania, we're going to be reminiscing, aren't we?
Put your feet up in front of the fire.
We're going to be reminiscing. Well, we did a Jerry clap, so Jerry. Oh, we're going to be doing reviews as well. Sorry, I'll be reviewing a game called Cul-de-Sac Revolt, which I've got right here on my Nintendo 3DS.
How does he do it? And I'm going to be going back in time this Christmas to do a review.
He's going to be reviewing an old game, no luck. And I'm going to clap my horns now to do a Jerry clap, to get Jerry in.
Go.
3, 2, 1, Jerry McLaughlin, here he come.
Oh, and in the spirit of Christmas, I'm going to be remembering what Christmas is all about by reviewing something very festive, Battlefront 2, because that's what Christmas is all about, Star Wars. It's all about Star Wars. It's all about the little baby George Lucas being crucified on the cross.
Clap to get rid of Jerry. Ryan, go and clap.
Do you want a clap for me? Get rid of me?
Take my gloves off.
ここが監督の編集ルーム。ゴジプロの制作フロアからはかなり遠いです。監督は実際ここでどうやって PV を作っているんでしょ
う。まず PV のテーマを決めます。次に見せ方ですけども表現を決めます。今回の PV が絵なのかセリフなのかテキストでいくのか音楽なのか、ここは頭の中で作業をします。紙にいろんな、自コンテというかイメージを描きながら自分の頭の中で試行錯誤をします。詩を生かして PV を作りたいので、この歌詞と、PV のピークがここ、必ずここに来るような構成をしていきたいと思います。でこういう、一部ですけどこういうメモ書きみたいなもので、頭の中で構成を曲に合わせて最大限に曲を生かせる PV を作れる設計図みたいなものを作っております。これ見てもなんかわからないと思いますので実際に、編集機を使って編集していきたいと思います。こちら、ファイナルカットという編集機で、プロもアマも使っている非常に標準的な編集機です。そんな高度なものじゃないんですけども、まずこちらのファイナルカットに、ゴジステ専用の今回専用のプロジェクトを作ります。タイトルはゴジステ専用、小島編集とでもしましょう。 で、プロジェクトを作りました。これでもうほぼ決まりです、この PV。 ここをピークにどういう構成で上がっていって最後、フェードアウトしていくかっていう構成ですね。
では監督が今回の E3 に向けて企画構成編集した PV を見てみましょう。これまで時代を変えてきた監督の PV 編集は今回もまた世界を変えるのでしょうか。
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous deserves your immediate attention. Gorgeous makes effort look effortless. Gorgeous stays up late and still looks gorgeous. Gorgeous has no love for logic. Gorgeous loves fast. Everyone cares what Gorgeous says. Gorgeous gets in everywhere. Gorgeous can't be ordinary, even if it tries. Gorgeous pays for itself in the first 5 seconds. Gorgeous doesn't care at all what others are doing. Gorgeous was born that way. Gorgeous trumps everything. Gorgeous is worth it.
皆さんはいかがでしたでしょうか。
So we're having our wee Christmas day out. We don't have a Christmas night out, obviously, because it's just the 3 years. It'd be weird, wouldn't it? So we're having our wee Christmas day out, and we're going to check out. There's a new place. It's like a wee arcade bar in Glasgow. So the fucking Consolevania boys are going, because obviously we're a big video game celebrities here in Glasgow. So we're going to go into this joint. We'll check it out, boys.
I've got a new pen for doing signatures and all that.
He's got a pen. He's got a...
I don't like these things, these Christmas events. I hope there's no fallouts and all the things that have been boiling over for the whole year. I don't want them to boil over here today. I'm really looking forward to it though.
Were you using the Force there, Gerard?
No.
All Star Wars, the Force from Star Wars?
No, don't be daft. No.
Well,
Crack on, I'll catch you up.
mind what your doctor says, so...
I wasn't using the Force. I was, but... Everyone is excited about the new Star Wars, aren't they? Everyone's talking about it, aren't they? The film, obviously, not the game, not this. Let's be honest, everyone's still a bit pissed off about the last Battlefront. But Battlefront 2 has had an important new addition. It's a story. A one-player campaign, or as I call it, the actual game. I couldn't believe it, Battlefront 1 didn't have a single-player story mode. I actually missed that particular scandal before I bought it, and I was sat there rooting through the menu system like a dog trying to dig up a sausage he buried last year, and it wasn't there. It wasn't there. It wasn't there at all. Surely, how can it not be there? I couldn't believe it. It wasn't there, but it wasn't there. So I'm going to review the Star Wars An Untold Story part of Battlefront 2, which is going to be tough without spoilers, but I'll give it a go because I like a single player campaign, because it's good to do a single player campaign. Sometimes you're just not in the mood for going online and having your pants pulled down and a lightsaber jammed up your hairy Wookiee's bahookie. So how is the story? Well, the look and the feel and the sound of Star Wars, it's all here. The sounds of the sabers and the blasters, the vehicles, the locations, the classic characters, everything you'd expect. But what about the new characters in this untold story? Well, we mostly follow Eden Verso, I think that's how you pronounce it, of the Imperial Special Forces. It's a timeline in between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. As she starts out and, well, she starts to question the righteousness of the Empire. It's basically like, do you remember that Mitchell and Webb sketch where they're Nazis and like they ask each other, you know, are we the baddies? We've got skulls on our uniforms. Are we the baddies? It's basically that, but in like a Star Wars storyline format. The major issue is the 4 hours of gameplay. The 4 hours of through playtime is, it feels rushed. The character development ends up feeling rushed. It's difficult to connect with the world when the people are just forming alliances and breaking them with like a single cutscene. But then, in all fairness, I suppose the film does that anyway, so maybe we should have expected that. I guess I've spoiled a bit of character and plot development there, but that's it. But I mean, I've been spoiled myself. I think I've been spoiled by character plot development because of The Last of Us. I need story to be near or as good as that standard. Whereas this just feels like deleted scenes that should never really have been shown. A boring story that didn't really mean quite as much. I felt like I was jumping from mission to mission rather than like edging closer to a final goal. I often didn't understand the missions at all. You know, there's a lot of space chat basically thrown at you, then you're launched into some task. Blah, 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 rebels. Blah, blah, clear the way. Blah, blah, hold out. Blah, blah, dark side. And then off you pop. I was usually running around, failing once or twice, just blasting away randomly until I actually could figure out what I was supposed to be doing. And then obviously you start playing as Luke Skywalker at one point as well, and I remembered he was shite from the last Battlefront 2. The Princess Leia character is a bit poor to play. I found the targeting with her weapons were a bit awkward in particular. Anyway, why am I getting bogged down here talking about gameplay here? It's the story I'm talking about. The story that I need. Oh, and Han Solo's in it, looking a bit like a cross between Buck Rogers and Maurice Gibb. Like a space BG. But you know what? See, playing this, I kept thinking back to Shadows of the Empire, when I used to play Shadows of the Empire on N64, probably the most underrated Star Wars game, still my favourite Star Wars title, one of the first, if not the first title to deviate from simply being an adaptation of one of the films and give us another layer of the universe that is far, far away. In fact, do you know what, let's have a look at the footage of that now instead. Let's have a look at that now. Cutting about there, speeder bikes, cutting about Mos Eisley, Tatooine, as Dash Rendar. Now there's a name, Dash Rendar. Not Isla Versio or whatever it was. Dash Rendar. A cool cross between the scoundrel that is Han Solo and the hitman Boba Fett. Now here's a character for you. Look, it was a bit blocky and jagged, but there was a story and there was atmosphere and character. And what's this? Hold on, what's this? Gameplay as well. Hey, a wee added bonus there. Gameplay. What a wee bonus. So I think in summary for Battlefield 2, my summary of Battlefield 2 is this. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire was brilliant. There you go.
It is, boys. It's called the Super Barrio.
You'll get a reflection of my specs. Take my specs off so you don't get a reflection.
Fuck you, Father Christmas. Watch the snowman blow. Fuck you, Father Christmas. Sayonara, Nintendo.
Hey kids, how you doing? It's your old pal, Mr. Father Christmas, Santa Claus, here, and I'm here to tell you, obviously, that I'm gonna be coming to your house on the Christmas time. I'm coming to get you, and I want to hear what your greatest wish is, what you want for Christmas. And I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get it all killed. The Christmas jingle, the bells will be ringing for Christmas. Let's take a look.
Dear Santa, look, I'm making an effort, right? Reindeer tits for Christmas. All I want is video games where I can actually start playing them without having to download 400 terabytes on a Christmas Day connection. I don't think that's too much to ask.
You know, the thing is, anything that you enjoy takes a long time. Anything that you enjoy is worth waiting for. You know, I've been away for a few years. Behind the noises that the reindeers make, the ba in the work shed with the elves, Big Zeke and the elves and, you know, with the switchblades, and it's been quite a time in there, but I knew that one day I would get out and I could get back to my good work, chopping up the, cutting the wood and getting the wood all ready for the toys, and go to see the kids and turn them and get the kids what they want for Christmas.
Hi Santa, I'd like more people to get a Switch for Christmas because it's a great machine. But I'd also like people to own a Switch, because then I'll be able to take my Switch out more without feeling like I'm going to get mugged by anyone.
I understand your concern, kid. You want to take out your thing in public. And it's a difficult thing to do. You get yourself in a little bit of trouble when people make assumptions about you if you're regularly taking your thing out in public, and it's just something that you would like to do on a more regular basis. You got to pick and choose your places. I find that it's quite easy to take your thing out on a train. I think it's quite easy to take your thing out on a bus if you're upstairs on a bus. And of course, when you're walking home at night, there's really no one there to have any problem with you taking your thing out. And if someone does turn up, then you just gotta make the best of the situation, as it were.
Dear Santa, I know you're very busy, especially at this time of year, but what I would really like for Christmas would be a sequel to the 2011 Space Marine game, please. So if you could find the time to just develop that and release it and get us it for Christmas, that'd be amazing. Thanks very much.
Hey kid, I love your ginger beard. I love your ginger, honest ginger beard, natural ginger hair, all over. You and all your buddies, all the kids all get together. The kids are all playing together, playing with the little Warhammer, the Space Marines, the little toys. Maybe you need someone in there to be rolling the dice for you. And maybe old Santa Claus will turn up and kick those dice right through for the bells of the Christmas. And I'll see you in your room real soon. Maybe you do it in your dad's basement. Wherever you play, I'm gonna be there real soon.
Hey Santa, can you get me a game where I'm a Japanese schoolboy for my Christmas?
Persona 5.
Thanks, Santa.
Now, contrary to what you might have read in some online blogs, I don't know anything about schoolboys of any nature, never mind Japanese ones. But if you want to be a Japanese schoolboy, I'm sure something can be arranged. I'll see you real soon. You know, your mom is too trusting.
Hello, Santa. This year, I would like please to be bumped in the gob. I don't know what it is, but it sounds neat. This is not what I asked for. Or is it? I don't know. I'm from Belgium.
I'll be over there real soon, I'm sure, and we can have a lot of fun reading your Belgian books. Particularly a big fan of Maigret, the famous Scottish historical novel, and of course the famous Stephen King book. Let me see.
Hello, Santa. This year, I would like please...
Me too.
I don't know what it is, but...
Me, the favorite Stephen King, me too.
Dear Santa, could I get a copy of Rory McGrath's Pro Golf for the Master System, please? Thank you. Bye. Love you.
Johnny boy. I like that frightened expression on your face. I like that expression a lot. Let's have a look at it again.
Love you.
Get in a little bit closer.
Love you.
Let's just see that frightened expression again.
Love you.
Now let's see it again.
Love you.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Fuck you, Father Christmas.
You up to Jenny?
Suffering, yeah.
What did I do?
Just fighting this rhino that's got a machine gun.
You know, one of my favourite Christmases ever was the Christmas I got to GameCube. I got to GameCube with Super Monkey Ball and that Star Wars game, and I had to buy a new telly so I could run it. It was a Japanese GameCube. I had to actually go out and buy a new telly that could take an NTSC signal so I could run it. One of the best Christmases ever. It was fucking worth it, but before we start, get a shot of the biggie. There a biggie up there, Belly Conley, Scottish legend of Belly Conley. But I want to tell you about another biggie, 3DS game called Cul-de-Sac Revolt, where you summon monsters using cards. What a game. Here, I've thought to myself, I wonder what I would summon if I used my cards that are in my wallet. Let's have a look. Stick the mic there, watch this. I cast the co. I cast you, my provisional driver's licence. I've no passed my test yet. I cast you, membership card from a gym that I don't fucking go to. I cast you, all bank card for my business account, my failed business. Just actually feeling a bit of a downer after summoning all them. It's your boy Rab, and I'm here to talk to you about something that I know a lot about, and that is the game called Cul-de-Sac. Now, you know I'm an authority on video games, and I go way back, and I'm a big collector of Sega Saturn stuff, Dreamcast stuff and all that, and I'll tell you that I've been playing Cul-de-Sac in one form or another for a very, very long time. And I was very excited when I heard that Cul-de-Sac Revolt was coming out in the 3DS. I ordered the limited edition. I says, I am buying the best possible version of this game for the 3DS. Why? Because I knew that it was going to be great. Why? Because it's Cul-de-Sac in a new form, right? And why did I know that was going to be a great thing? Because quite simply, Cul-de-Sac is a fantastic game. These systems work. It's basically like Monopoly, kinda like Monopoly, but with a card battling aspect, kinda like Magic the Gathering, with a nice wee lashing at RPG stuff over the top. Hey wee man. And my god, the amount of strategy involved in this, the amount of tactics involved in this, and there's a fair fuck's worth of luck involved in it as well with the dice rolling, but still, you can do something to mitigate that luck, you know what I mean? So you're always kind of in control. It's the fact you can build your books, a book of cards, a spell book full of great cards that you can take up against other players. Cul-de-Sac has always been fantastic, and it was no surprise to me when I played this that I went, hey, this is in with a shout of being the best game out this year, because everybody in the fucking West has been sleeping on Cul-de-Sac. And it's time it ended, and I don't know how well this game sold, probably know that well. Why? Because people look at it and go, God, what is some mad board game thing or something? Well, listen, I'm here to tell you, your boy Rab is here to tell you, that you, as a Consolevania viewer, as someone who has a rather broad view of the video game, what would you call it? A broad view of the, how would you put it? A broad view of the... Here, listen. It's fucking Christmas, man. I'm not doing a review. There's no fucking chance I'm sitting here doing a review and explaining to you a game that it's just impossible to explain to you. I mean, if I was to do a review of this game, you just stare blankly, just fucking buy the game, right? It's one of the best games of the year, man. It's Christmas. I mean, I'm not saying people are phoning it in on this episode or anything like that. Absolutely no. But, I mean, Jerry fucking called Battlefront 2 Battlefield 2 a couple of times in his review. I mean, you know what I mean? It's that time of fucking year. It's that time of year everybody's taking it easy. I mean, I'm supposed to be editing the episode here, but look what I'm actually doing. Watch. Watching all Michael McDonald, didn't I? Listen folks, I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for supporting Consolevania this year. It's made a big difference to us all, and I mean that seriously. I'm not doing that in character. Hold on a minute, Michael. I'm not doing that in character. Thanks for supporting us throughout the year. It's been amazing. Have an amazing, brilliant Merry Christmas, with your folks and your people. And thanks for being the best audience that any show could have. Right, that's it. Enough breaking the fourth wall. It's no fucking Deadpool you're watching. Aff.
Right, mate. It was called That's Entertainment for a while. It was like a low rent Tower Records. For years and years and years, all the years we were growing up, it was Tower Records. It was the big Tower Records. I don't know what it is about Christmas, but it always makes me look back. I have trouble looking forward with Christmas. It's always thinking back to childhood, the security of childhood. That's when Christmas was at its best. I don't know how to shake that. They've shut it. They've shut Christmas. How do you move on? Merry Christmas. How do you move on? Merry Christmas. Sorry guys, that was a downer.
These games look like what they're supposed to look like. That's incredible. And I got it at a time in 1992 when I got the cartoon pack for my Christmas. It was at a time where there was already an incredible back catalogue of games. And all I asked for that year was computer games. So there was enough cheaper games that people could get with them, and there was enough new games that they could count as a significant present. So I ended up getting... I remember counting them, but I don't remember the exact number, but I know it was in its 30s. It was like 32, 34 games that I got. And the variety of the games just was utterly mind-blowing. Again, it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult to articulate because there's never been a leap like this. I don't think. Maybe the PlayStation? No, even still, even what came before the PlayStation, as impressive as it wasn't like the leap that I made from Spectrum to Amiga. You got The Simpsons. I played this game religiously, and it was garbage. It was utter fucking shite. I'm talking to you as if you're a youngster. You might actually just be an old cunt like me, but if you're a youngster, you need to understand that we played games that were fucking terrible. Why? Because we had to. They went to the trouble of making it, so you better fucking play it. It seems like a lost state of mind playing a terrible game. Because you just wouldn't do it now. You just turn it off, but then you were like, I have to play it. I have to try and finish it. I used a cheat on The Simpsons. Still couldn't finish it. Because there's slippy, slidey ice worlds in it, and it's fucking... it's terrible. But it's amazing, because it looks a bit like The Simpsons. But aye, the backlog of games, I'm trying to emphasise to you how incredible... how to be able to jump from Utopia to Silkworm to Rainbow Island to Moonstone to Megalomania to Gods to Dungeon Master to fucking Captain Planet, which was also terrible but it was good enough, to Another World, to Speedball 2, it was mind-blowing. Never experienced anything like it, probably never will again. To get back to that point I was trying to make, how is it part of me? How did it become part of me? And it makes me think about the nature of playing games, about why I remember them so fondly. What? Merry Christmas. What is it? Why do we play games? What are we doing? And I think I found it when I was looking at Amiga games again. Because here he goes again, he's about to talk about fucking A-Train. The A-Train music comes on, the train clanks along the track. When it's Christmas time in A-Train, they play Christmas tunes. There's only like 3 normal tunes in A-Train on the Amiga version of A-Train, A-Train 3 in Japan. There's only 3 normal tunes and you endure those 3. You don't endure them, they're fine, but you endure them for the entire year round until it gets to Christmas time, and the programmers stuck in like 6 Christmas tunes. So you get a different Christmas tune every time Christmas comes around, and I'm there. As soon as I look at the footage, as soon as I hear the music, I'm there again. You're there. You're in the moment. I like to think of myself as a philosopher because I like to think about stuff. I'm just not very good at articulating it. Increasingly as you get older, you struggle to live in the moment. You worry about the past, you worry about the future. You just can't focus on the now. But when there's a game, you have no choice. You're there. You need to be there in the now. You need to be paying attention to the now, and you're locked in. And when I was playing the Amiga, when I was playing A-Train in the Amiga, that was me locked in for days and weeks at a time. It was a state of fucking zen. Aye, 1992 was my best video game Christmas when I got the cartoon pack. I got an Amiga and a big shit bundle of amazing games. Some of them are shite, but shite amazing, no shite. But if you don't want to look back, you don't want to worry about the past, you don't want to worry about the future, I'll show you some games that you can play this Christmas. For a £5 on your phone, you can play Monument Valley 2. It's absolutely fucking beautiful. Be warned, it is only about an hour and a half long, so it's a wee bit steep, but it's beautiful. What would you rather do? Talk to your fucking racist uncle, or stare at your phone and a beautiful thing that geniuses have made? So give them a £5. Or you can play the To the Moon sequel, Finding Paradise, but it'll make you do a cry. Actually, maybe don't play that. It's a bit too sad. I'm trying to focus on the moment, not to look back. You don't want to look back in time, do you? The way this game does. So forget about that. Forget about that recommendation. Instead, play Universal Paperclips. Merry Christmas. It's a clicker game. I sat down the other Sunday and I went, I'm going to try this for 5 minutes, and I sat for 9 hours playing Universal Paperclips. You make a paperclip, and then you make 2 paperclips, and then you take over Earth making paperclips, and you buy it with competitors, and then you launch probes to take over the universe, and everything becomes paperclip. I finished it, and I went, what a waste of time. That's an entire day I wasted on that game, and I get absolutely nothing for it. And then the next morning I woke up and I went, I'd quite like to play that. I'd quite like to play that Paperclips game again. And that's computer games. So make this one a good computer game memory. Get yourself locked into that game. Live, excuse me, too many mince pies. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Live in this moment. Now. Live in the now. Have fun. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, we see, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, we say, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent
You will not fuck me over! No! See what I mean? Fuck off! This is bullshit now! Fuck it! Fuck! Fuck!
What a fucking nigger.
Piece of shit now! Get out your fucking
silent
Jesus, Lord, let thy prayer. Silent night, holy
David Sanborn. David Sanborn and Michael McDonald. Choir of Saints and Friends and our wonderful orchestra.